No bears so far.
Today we are in Ketchikan in Alaska. So we are renting a car and driving around town. Our first stop is Herring Cove, where we're hoping to see some bears. And then we're gonna head up to a waterfall, maybe do some hiking. Really the purpose of today is to see some bears, and anything after that will be icing on the cake.
We're gonna try to find a shuttle to the rental car place because even though it is walkable, it says it's about a half-hour walk, and we got a lot of stuff to see, so we're gonna save some time and take the shuttle. Oh look, that is Holly's dad right up there on the balcony right there. Oh, that did it. There we go. Back to the ship, pick up the parents, and then we're gonna hit the trail. This is our first stop, and we're near a cannery. So this is where they can the salmon. They are swimming upstream. We were hoping to see some bears. Don't see any quite yet, but if we did, this would definitely be the place.
You see a lot of salmon. A lot of them.
Next stop on this little trek, we found the hidden waterfall. So we're about south of the city, or the little town. We are pulled over on a little stop here. Gonna cross over the highway.
We are at Hidden Falls, the Hidden Waterfalls, and it's about maybe a mile, half a mile further on the map than what Google Maps said. But it's pretty obvious there's a pull-off and usually a bunch of tour trucks, tour vans here. But we got super lucky. We're the only ones here right now.
After chatting with some locals, we were recommended to go up to Silvis Lake, which is about a 3-mile hike. I'm not sure if we're gonna do the whole thing or not, but it's at the end of the South Road. It just kind of dead ends into a little electrical power station with some parking and stuff right on the kind of the bay. And then this is the trailhead. So we're gonna go check it out, see what we see. Maybe see some wildlife. Perfect day to hike.
What? Wildlife? Ooh.
It's a wild wreck. Oh, I got a Coke in there.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh boy.
That's funny. we talked to the lady at the waterfall, she said that it was a nice, easy little walk. It's about 2.5 miles up to the lake, but it is vertical. So if you're a hiker, you'll enjoy it. It's not like a hard hike, but it's not just a little walk in the park either. We're at one of the very few kind of leveled off spots in between, kind of we're in the valley between two of the big mountains.
We found it. This is the Christmas tree cutting area. That's what that sign in there says. It's the start of it. We have been hiking the Silvis Lake trailhead for just over an hour now. I think we're probably 2/3 of the way there. We might turn around though because it is pretty much straight uphill the whole way. And this is not the only thing we're doing today in Ketchikan. This is Beaver Falls Creek. It comes from the Silvis Lake, so it feels like we're kind of getting to see it, and it's really beautiful here.
All right, we're gonna head down the mountain. This was our little turnaround spot. This is a good little rest area. Great spot to turn around. We didn't make it all the way to the lake, but that's okay. We got some great views. See you guys at the bottom. The lady we met earlier who recommended this trail, she said it used to be an old logging trail. I think they actually still come up here because there's definitely fresh tire tracks. Oh, and if you enjoyed coming on this hike with us here in Ketchikan, make sure you like and subscribe because we've got a whole lot more wild adventures coming for you. Oh, we found an arrowhead. Even more of a reason to subscribe. Try number 2, and all these people are here, and we were just kind of hanging out, and finally somebody said, "Oh, look, a bear, a bear!" So there's, you probably can't see it too well, but there's a little, tiny little cub underneath the dock across the little creek here, but it seems to be coming this way, so we're gonna give it a little time and see if it comes a little closer. Holly, you happy?
Yeah, it's so cute. I looked through my binoculars. I really want it to come into the water though and eat something.
Just a quick little update. So it's about a little bit after 4 p.m. We just dropped off the rental car, but we are gonna spend the next hour or so just kind of walking around downtown Ketchikan. We made our way all the way over to Creek Street. It's about a 10-minute walk through the city, or through the town. And we're now here, we're gonna walk through this little village. It's kind of cool. It's a street on a creek. Simply Salmon. They have little Simply Salmon samples of a whole bunch of different types of salmon. I didn't actually realize there were so many different types, but I just tried silver. It was very good. This one is king salmon. Let's see what it is. It's so fresh. So if you're making your way through the Creek Street, I recommend stopping for a sample. Hi.
Hey, Bobby, what you doing?
Sea lion is humongous.
This officially ends our time in Alaska. Tomorrow is a sea day on board the cruise ship. And sometime within the next 24 hours, we'll be crossing back into Canadian waters. Overall, the trip has been very good. We had a few hiccups, but today was great. We were able to see some bears. We did an amazing hike. We saw a waterfall. So it's been really good. I'm hoping we might catch one last glimpse of a whale in the harbor. We heard that if we're gonna see whales here in Ketchikan, they would be in the harbor. So we had 3 port days and 3 sea days on this cruise. I would have loved if we had maybe 1 more port day and 1 less sea day. But I'm excited tomorrow to just explore the ship, do all of the activities that I can. Not sure if we're gonna make a video or just really enjoy our last day with my family on board the Serenade of the Seas. And then we're heading to Seattle for 1 day and then flying back to Orlando. We have to get ready because we have an amazing trip overseas in 2 weeks. Stay tuned.